Here's why I believe you should always put a down payment down when buying a home or a car. There's this misconception that by placing a down payment towards the purchase of a home or car, it's going towards the company that's selling you the product versus going towards your loan. And a lot of that has to do with the issues when it comes to negotiating, especially when you're buying a car, is that they'll put the down payment to fluctuate the payment before you go into finance to sign on the vehicle. And so what they're utilizing your down payment is towards the gross by maneuvering some of the numbers and some of the interest rates in the way that they structure your deal. So when you go into finance, you're actually putting money down towards the gross of the vehicle versus putting money towards the vehicle itself. And to really get around that, just negotiate the car itself or negotiate the home price itself. And then as far as the terms, figure out what the terms are, what your interest rate is, and then place the down payment at the end. Now, the importance of a down payment is for two reasons. Number one, it always puts you in an equity position. You don't want to finance your taxes, insurance, or any fees when you're buying a home or a car, because think about it, you're paying interest on fees. Why would you want to do that? So it's like you're paying double the amount essentially. And so to avoid that, you should always put a down payment to cover any types of interest, fees, and all that. Secondly, it puts you in an equity position. It puts you within the budget that you created for yourself. And we've talked a lot about budgeting. You want to make sure before you walk into a dealership or you go to buy a home, you know what your monthly budget is for that monthly payment. And so by placing a down payment, it could move your monthly payment down to where you need it to be. But secondly, if you lose your job and you ever have to find a way to sell this vehicle, you're going to be in an equity position so that when you sell the vehicle, you're actually either selling it and getting nothing, or you're selling it and getting a check back. The last thing you want to do is try to sell a vehicle and you're in a negative situation, because you're going to have to pay that negative equity before you can ever transfer that title. So it's always really, really good to utilize a down payment to benefit you and put your payments where you want them to be.